Say thank you and to 10 incredible seniors. So how we kind of, first of all, before we get started, thank you to all of our non-senior Prospector families who baked and bought and brought everything that's in the back of the room right now. Unbelievable stuff. So great. We really appreciate it. And keep eating throughout the night. Not rude at all if you were to get up in between these and go and grab something else to eat. What I do for my seniors, because they've done so much for me over the last 4 years, is I put together a newspaper page for each one of them. And what I do is I create one story about all of the seniors collectively, and then I write a column from me to them for each one of them. On the back of each one, I also put all of their accomplishments. And for this class, it took up an entire half of a page to be able to list all of the awards that they've won the last 4 years, all of the contests, both team and individual, some absolutely amazing accomplishments, so they'll always be able to look back at this and know that they did something very, very special over the last 4 years. So what I want to start with is I want to read for everybody the senior story about the class of 2013. So what I titled this, what we call our headline, is A Legacy of Leadership. And the subhead is Class of 13 Brings Staff Together Through Positivity. With a senior-laden staff and as many four-year members as any in recent memory, it would have been incredibly easy for the 10-person Prospector class of 2013 to do what so many seniors had done before them. Dominate. Dominate the staff meetings, dominate the front page bylines, dominate the contests. But these seniors did the unexpected, deciding to collaborate rather than dominate, leading to more success than anyone could have anticipated. Quote, all of us knew we were given this power, but we were going to use it responsibly, EIC Maggie Devereaux said. We are going to make people excited to be in the class again. Who cares if you're a page editor? You can write an awesome story, have a front page. We trust you with that. That trust led to a wider variety of staff members getting the glory of a front or back page feature or a full color center spread. Quote, our legacy will be how we were just trying to get people to reach for the stars, and that's the attitude we wanted everyone to have, Associate EIC Maddie Maloney said. Writing front page feature isn't just something a senior or exec board member can do, and we're going to give just as much care to your story as if it were written by a senior. And I think we just focused on the production rather than titles, and that's something we just did naturally that was different than the years previous. This helped remove the power trips and tension from a room that usually has more of each than a Fortune 500 company. That wasn't by accident, however, as this group made improving the work environment their mission before their senior year even began. Quote, we decided in our summer meetings that we wanted open communication and to have people not be afraid to ask questions or to make mistakes, EIC Miranda Holloway said. And along with that, the way we interacted with each other in class. Attitude along with communication was the big thing. With each passing issue, it was easy to feel the difference in the vibe coming out of room 212 on Pace Up nights. And the seniors got confirmation that they were onto something in November when they went to San Antonio for convention. No more arguments about who would be rooming with whom, no more cliques or hard feelings. Just a cohesive group enjoying every minute of a memorable trip. Quote, it was just really easy to go for 3 days and spend 24 hours a day with each other when you enjoy being around each other, said Devereaux, who attended 2 previous conventions. That was when I knew, wow, we did something here. Everyone wants to be here. This cohesion allowed the senior staff to guide the Prospector through a challenging year, as a series of difficult stories and decisions tested them time and time again. How do we cover the resignation of a principal, the Sandy Hook tragedy, the Boston Marathon bombing? That's in addition to the stories on depression and anxiety, bullying through social media, relationship abuse, club drugs, and, oh yeah, killer zombies. But they were able to handle everything thrown their way, except those zombies who thankfully never materialized, by being what Holloway termed responsible risk takers. Quote, we are very responsible in the way we do our journalism, but that's not to say we were careful or overly sensitive to things, she said. Anorexia, depression, the mouse story, those are stories that could have easily almost got there. Those are stories that could have easily cost us our reputation, but we handled them in such a responsible way and asked the right questions and were respectful with our sources. We always kept what our point of the story was in our eyes and not trying to slam this part of the administration or make this certain group of people look a certain way. It was always about searching for the answers and searching for them in a responsible way. This didn't happen by accident. as the Prospector has never seen a more thoughtful group of leaders. Whether that meant late night text discussions or heated debates in the parking lot of a Starbucks. These seniors took journalistic integrity to a whole new level. Quote, we were also good at just taking our bias out of a situation, Maloney said. We always tried to be as professional as possible. If something wasn't of the taste we wanted, the light we wanted to show ourselves in, we wouldn't allow it to run. Every choice we made, we backed up and didn't do anything for the sake of doing it. We did everything with a purpose, and that just added to our legacy. And what a legacy it is.